Hello, Tububers, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Christmas 365, and I want to show you this very special Christmas card that I made. So this Christmas card is special because it lights up. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I think that is so amazing. Yay! Look at that. So this Christmas card is made with two very special things. So it is made with this, the Easy Light for use in light up cards and scrapbook pages by Pearblossom Press. So these are pretty amazing, and I'm going to put a link down below. You can buy them directly from Pearblossom Press. You can also buy them from MFT, scrapbook.com, all kinds of places. But Amanda Stevens, who makes these, is amazing. These are incredibly easy to use. It is literally 3 little LED lights on wires with attached to a battery, and literally all you have to do is put the 3 little lights, or you can cut off 1 or 2 of them. You can use 1, you can use 2, you can use 3. Glue it in place where you want it to be. Put it in your card, remove the tab from under the battery so that the connection actually makes. Remember to mark push over the purple switch, and then you're done. That's literally all you do. That's literally all you do. If you look really, really close, you can see the little wire and the battery pack, and I curled all kinds of wire up in here, and it goes up into here. You don't want to cut the wires, because if you do, oh, come on. Where's the push button? Come on. There it is. The battery's not dead. I'm just not pushing it right because my hands don't work sometimes. So you can see the 3 little lights that I put under the fire. There you go. Yeah. So, and then you disguise it. So very cool. The other thing that this card was made with is the Sunny Studios Fireplace Die Set, which is amazing. So one of the reasons that this is amazing is because it comes with this die, which makes the actual fireplace itself. And this die is 5.5 by 4.25, which means you can make an actual card out of it. And I do want to show you this. So I cut this out 3 times. Well, I cut it out twice. This is, I want to show you my trick, all right? So what I did was I took this just below, can you see the top of the die here? You see the top of the die, there's the top of the die. So I took my 5.5 by 4.25 card, and I put it in here just like this, turned it over, taped it in place like this, and then ran it through my die cut machine. When I did that, what it meant was it cut out a card that I could use as the basis of the card. Then I cut this part out one more time out of plain white cardstock, okay? So I could use it as the front of the die. So then I had a card that was the back of the card, that's the back, and then I had a front of the card, okay? So the back of the card is this, all right? And then the front of the card is what I worked on, is this part here, all right? And then actually I cut out other bits. The rest of this all cuts out. For instance, I cut out the stocking 3 times, and this is the stocking, and you get the top, and you get the toe, and you get the heel. You get the mantle, or I don't know what you call this part here. You don't get the mantle. So what I did is I actually cut it out again and cut off the mantle, popped it up on more foam. I made the mantle so I could have the stockings hanging from the mantle. I made this with, this is antique linen, fired brick, and aged mahogany, and just a brick stencil that I had. I have no idea even where I got it from. This is a stamp, Your Next Stamp Happy Birthday stamp, that I just stamped the presents, and then instead of using the stamps, what I did is I took Christmas odds and ends of Christmas paper and wrapped the presents with ribbon, and then a ribbon bow die that I had to make, you know, die cut presents. So the die itself doesn't come with presents, but you don't need that. It also doesn't come with a hearth, but oops, sorry about that. I thought it needed a hearth, so this is just, you know, 1/2 inch, quarter, whatever, 3/4 of an inch piece of paper. I ran it through a wood embossing folder, colored it, glued it on. Life is good, so the presents had something to sit on. The logs come in the kit, the die cut die set. The flames come in the die set. The log holder comes in the die set. There you go. So this is the first time I've used this die set. I tried to do that on this Christmas 365 so you people can see it. The one thing you do have to do when you're using this set is you have to give the wires and the bulbs and things enough clearance to work. So you can use regular foam. That's what I did on the top here, and then I colored it with a marker. But that doesn't work very well for me. So what I have a tendency to do is I have a tendency to use fun foam and then stack it up and cut it so that in whatever color it happens to do. In this case, it's brown because bricks, brown, whatever, so that it can blend into the rest of the card. Fun foam, kids fun foam, it comes in packs, it's cheap. It glues together nicely with just, you know, barely art glue, art glitter glue, whatever glue you happen to have on hand. It's easy to use. So that's the way that I do it. I do this a lot for shaker cards too, because it's also easy to cut, and you can cut it the size of your opening so that you can shake things around. So this is not a card that is quick to make. This card took me about 8 hours to finish. So this is not a quick card to make. It's definitely a very special card, but it's just fun. And it's fun to give, and it's fun to make. It's the first time I used it. I would probably make the hearth just a little bigger to cover the tape and the wires there a little bit more. But other than that, I really like it. On the inside there, that is more fired brick and more, it's not antique linen on the inside. I think I used fired brick for the inside, and I think I used aged mahogany. The other thing I did is on the inside of the acetate, I colored it with a very light beige marker. So it would look more just antique-y on the inside there. That's just another trick to make it look more like a fire and look more burnt in there. So yeah, things you can do. You could put a little cat on the fireplace if you wanted. You could do greens, you know, greenery up here. You can do whatever you want, but I just thought that was a cool card. Anyway, that's my video for this month. More coming. There's a list of people in the hop down below. Remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell for links to my channel. I love making Christmas cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.